Right now, I'm watching WWF Backlash 1999. And the main event of this show is The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is a rematch from WrestleMania 15, where the Stone Cold Steve Austin won the WWF Championship by pinning The Rock. Mankind, Mick Foley, was the special guest referee in that match and counted the 1, 2, 3. So now there's going to be a rematch at this show. I think there's a boiler room brawl between Mankind and The Big Show. I believe there is on this show. As far as any other matches, I didn't even check. So we'll find out together. But hey, you can't go wrong with a show that is main evented by The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, at this time, The Rock was still a member of Vince McMahon's corporation, although there's been some dissension. Ever since The Rock lost the title at WrestleMania. Right now they're showing the opening promo video for the event, and it's focusing on The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin feud. Obviously, in the lead up to this, one of the more famous segments in Raw history was The Rock. Oh, the pyro's going off right now, the event's starting. The Rock holding a fake funeral for Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then Steve Austin showed up and with a monster truck drove over The Rock's brand new 1999 Lincoln Continental car. And it's a great episode of Raw. If you haven't seen it, you should check that one out. I think right now they're in Providence, Rhode Island. Jim Ross, Jerry Lawler are sitting at the announce table. Oh, the main event will be no holds barred. The referee for the main event will be Shane McMahon, who is a member of the corporation and on The Rock's side. And if Austin puts his hands on Shane McMahon, the referee, he will be disqualified and lose the WWF Championship to The Rock. So there's a lot of stipulations going on there. Now here comes the opening match, and the Brood is coming out. Gangrel, Edge, now known as Adam Copeland in AEW, and Christian, now known as Christian Cage in AEW. The Brood is not doing their traditional entrance through the fire pit. I guess because the staging area doesn't allow it. They have a flat entrance. But you see a lot of smoke. You got the red light. And I believe the Brood are heels at this time. Part of the Ministry of Darkness, I believe. Oh, they're saying that the Brood at this time is no longer part of the Ministry of Darkness. The Brood has some of the best entrance music in the history of the business. Here comes members of the Ministry of Darkness. Let's see who their opponents are. Mideon and the Acolytes, Bradshaw and Faarooq. So 6-man tag team action to start the show. And all these guys are entertaining guys, so should be a fun match. Oh, wow. So they're showing a couple of weeks ago that Christian was going to get sacrificed by the Ministry of Darkness, and his friends, or brothers really, I mean, I don't know what you want to call them, but Gangrel and Edge from the Brood defended him and started beating up the Ministry. Christian was getting sacrificed because he gave up some information to Ken Shamrock of the corporation that he shouldn't have given up. Christian Cage and Mideon starting the match. They're both like circling each other on their knees. I like that you had really unique characters back in the Attitude Era. You know, these days, a lot of wrestlers just seem like cookie cutter and nothing too spectacular about any of them. Nobody has really, really distinct characters. I mean, some people do. But back in the Attitude Era, everybody had distinct characters. Everybody had their own style. I mean, like the Brood, Christian, Edge, Gangrel, they're like vampires. Mideon, he used to carry like a jar with an eyeball in it to the ring. The Acolytes were just guys who beat the heck out of everybody. Everybody had their own thing going on. Really distinct characters. And you know, today, there's a lot of guys who are just like, well, why should I care about this person? What's their character? What's interesting about them? I mean, if you think about like NXT, and you look at the female wrestlers in NXT, you know, so many people have similar ring attire and similar styles in the ring. It's all just like, what am I watching? Like it's like each of these girls is replaceable with the other girl. I mean, nobody has distinct personalities. I shouldn't say nobody, but most of them don't. Bradshaw and Gangrel in the ring right now. Elbow by Gangrel. Bradshaw just caught Gangrel. Fall away slam. Oh, they said the Undertaker will be facing Ken Shamrock later. Edge is now in the ring. Double team on Bradshaw. Double suplex by Gangrel and Edge. I guess, yeah, the Brood is now a bunch of baby faces. Because they broke away from the Ministry of Darkness. Faarooq is tagged in. Faarooq and Edge. Oh, pinfall attempt by Edge on Faarooq, thanks to a drop kick from Christian. Spinning wheel kick from Edge on Faarooq, knocks him down. You know, in this match, Faarooq was a former WCW champion. Or maybe he was NWA, I don't know which one, but he was a former world champion. Bradshaw is a future world champion in the WWE. And obviously Edge and Christian became future world champions in WWE, and Christian in some other promotions like AEW. Actually, not AEW, TNA. He will probably eventually become AEW champion at some point. As of right now, I think Christian has a contract where he can cash in at any time for a world title shot. So I'm sure he will capitalize on that at some point. Mideon and Edge are in the ring. Irish whip to Edge. Edge sunset flip. Goes for a pinfall attempt. And the referee is distracted by Faarooq, so Bradshaw walked in and broke it up. Teddy Long, the referee. Shoulder block by Bradshaw. Christian broke up the pin after that shoulder block. Bradshaw went for the pinfall. And now there's a little bit of chaos here. Gangrel and Christian are not the legal guys, but they're beating up Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to pin Edge over here. Edge got his foot on the rope. Faarooq headbutt on Edge. Falling headbutt. The crowd is chanting, Mideon sucks. I mean, you have to think about this. Mideon is one of the bottom of the card wrestlers. And the fact that he can get the whole crowd to chant against him, that's pretty impressive. I mean, it shows how much the crowd cared for all of the characters on the show, up and down the card, during the Attitude Era. That's why these guys don't even really need to put on a amazing match to impress the crowd, because the characters and the stories were more important than the matches themselves at this time. They were still great matches, but you know, this particular match is the opening match. I mean, it's probably not going to be a super great match, but everybody's interested because of the characters that are in it. You know, they care about the performers. Here comes Mideon, who the crowd apparently hates. Mideon just did a headbutt to the groin of Edge. Goes for the cover. Edge kicks out at the last second. I have a feeling the finish is coming very soon. Bradshaw just hit a cheap shot on Edge. Edge is starting to fight back here, building some momentum against Mideon. Oh, he hits a spear from the second rope. Yeah, Edge just got to get to his corner and tag in Christian or Gangrel. Edge is trying to get to his corner. Christian and Gangrel are reaching their hands out to make the tag, and he tags in Christian. Christian and Mideon. Christian gets the hot tag. Landing punches. Oh, Impaler. Didn't get the 3 count though. Now Christian and Gangrel double teaming. They flip Mideon over. Now they're beating up Bradshaw. Faarooq's coming in the ring. Oh yeah, the Brute is gonna. It's looking like the Brute's gonna win this one. Christian, tornado DDT. 1, 2. Bradshaw kicks out at the last second. Now there's chaos on the outside. Christian and Bradshaw in the ring. Oh, he went to splash Christian in the corner. Now Christian standing on the middle rope, landing punches on Bradshaw in the corner. Holy cow. Bradshaw just picked up Christian and powerbombed him from the top. 1. Oh no, Gangrel. Broke up the pin. Mideon pulled Gangrel out. Edge missile drop kick to Bradshaw from the top. And Bradshaw kicks out. Edge just hits a drop kick on Faarooq. Christian up and over the top rope to Faarooq on the outside. Now here comes Viscera, who's not part of the match. Hit a big splash on Christian and threw him back in the ring. And now Bradshaw clothesline straight from hell. And he's going to get the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Ministry of Darkness wins. Beats the Brood. The match was okay. Nothing special. Some fun action near the end, but nothing great here. It's funny, like a lot of these matches during this era, they didn't really do a whole lot. But it was okay because the characters were so entertaining. But every once in a while, you would see like an amazing match and you'd be blown away. I'll give you an example. Like No Mercy 1999, you have Edge and Christian against the Hardy Boys in a tag team ladder match. Now, going into that match, you know, people were just thinking it's going to be whatever. You know, Edge and Christian and the Hardys weren't the stars that they eventually became. They were just like 2 tag teams, 2 young tag teams. And then they put on one of the best matches in history. One of the greatest wrestling matches in history. Got a standing ovation from that crowd. And that was like the nice surprises. Like, eventually, like sometimes you would actually see what these guys were capable of, but not usually. You wouldn't actually see what the full capabilities of these performers were because a lot of times they would pack the shows with a lot of matches, and so they usually would be relatively short, and there wouldn't be much going on. But occasionally you'd get some good stuff. But again, I'm cool with the matches where they're not doing a whole lot, as long as they're entertaining. Sometimes they just do a lot of character work during the matches, and hey, I'm cool with it. Oh, they're showing The Rock arriving backstage with the Smoking Skull WWF Championship belt. Remember, he's not the champion. He stole that from Steve Austin. Let's see. They're saying that the next match will be Hardcore Holly versus Al Snow for the Hardcore Championship. Now, these guys have been in a feud over this Hardcore title for a few months now. In February of this year at St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Hardcore Holly and Al Snow were fighting in the Mississippi River. So we'll see what happens in this match coming up. They also competed at WrestleMania in a triple threat match with Billy Gunn, where I believe Billy Gunn was the champion and Hardcore Holly regained the belt in that match. Here comes Al Snow. One of the funniest performers during this time period. He's got Head with him. They even, in the graphic they put on the screen, they say Al Snow and Head. Like as if Head is a person. Head is a mannequin head, for those of you who don't know, that Al carries to the ring, talks to it, and uses it as a weapon sometimes. there's always a strain of comedy going throughout all these storylines and everything. Like, some of this stuff is just so ridiculous that you just have to laugh. I mean, even in the first match, the Brood are vampires. Mideon carries an eyeball to the ring in a jar. I mean, there's always a level of like, what's going on? But that's what makes this stuff great. You know, today's stories in the WWE are not as funny most of the time, and the characters aren't as funny. They only have a few great comedic characters right now. I would say R-Truth is one of them. Chelsea Green is another. That's about it, though. You know, there's not a lot of fun stuff going on. A little too much serious stuff going on. Hardcore Holly has come out with the Hardcore title belt. And to start the match, he smacked Al Snow right in the face with that Hardcore title belt. He's going for the cover. Did not get a 3 count though. I wonder if they'll go backstage in this one. They usually do for these Hardcore title matches. And Al Snow has already thrown Hardcore Holly outside the ring. Al Snow punches Hardcore Holly in the head. Hardcore Holly just threw Al Snow into the steel steps. Man, the toll of these Hardcore title matches must have taken on like Al Snow's body, Hardcore Holly's body. Because these were the guys that were in most of the matches that year with the Hardcore title. It was Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, Big Boss Man, Road Dogg. Bob Holly has like a gallon of water, and he just smacked Al Snow in the head with it. Again, these are typically just like comedy matches, but sometimes they can turn out to be great matches. Al Snow fighting back now. They're behind the barricade. Security's around them, but the fans are right there. Oh, Al Snow got busted open early on in the match. He's bleeding from the head. I don't know if that was from the title shot to the head or something else, but he's bleeding now. Al Snow and Bob Holly are back inside the barricade. Oh, near the ringside area. They're in the ringside area. And Al Snow slammed Bob Holly and then hit a moonsault off the barricade. Oh, wow. And then he took that gallon of water and whatever was left, he just threw it at Hardcore Holly. Al Snow's got a hockey stick. Oh, right in the midsection. And now Hardcore Holly just broke the hockey stick and is using the top part as a weapon. I think he did something similar at WrestleMania 15. Yep. Hits Hardcore with it, using it as a weapon. And he's hitting him over and over again with that wooden half of a hockey stick. Al Snow slides out of the ring, lifts up the ring. Pulls out a table. Yeah, he went under the ring and got a table. Setting it up in the corner. Now, that gave time for Hardcore Holly to recover, so he took the hockey stick and uses it as a weapon. Now Holly is setting up the table. Al Snow sliding outside the ring. Holly is following him. Wow. Al Snow just took a cookie sheet and smacked Hardcore Holly right in the head with it. Now that thing is dented. Oh, now he's using the cookie sheet. Hit Hardcore Holly in the back with it. Now they're fighting up the entranceway. Meanwhile, that table is set up in the middle of the ring, or in the corner of the ring. Al Snow going for a suplex on Hardcore Holly in the entranceway. Holly blocks, reverses it. He hits a suplex on Al Snow. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Al Snow kicks out. Holly is bringing Al Snow all the way up near the entrance. And then they're going to go backstage. You know what's funny is we know that they're going to come back because they have a table set up in the ring. The crowd's booing because they're going backstage. So that now they can't see what they're doing in front of them. But we know they're coming back because they got to break that table in the ring. Ooh. But they're backstage. And there's like cops around. Hardcore Holly has a kitchen sink. And that didn't work because, oh wow. Al Snow sprayed Hardcore Holly with some like hose. And Hardcore Holly dropped the kitchen sink and it shattered. Oh wow, now they're in the parking lot area and Hardcore Holly threw Al Snow into the back of a car. And Al Snow returned the favor. Oh wow, they gotta get some lights out there. It's dark out there, but Hardcore Holly and Al Snow, they're near a truck right now. Al Snow just Irish whipped Hardcore Holly into this like blue barricade. Oh wow. Al Snow just broke a broom over Hardcore Holly's back. Yo, they gotta get some lights. Come on. The camera crew doesn't have a light to shine on these guys. It's so dark out there. Man, they're going around this whole building. What is this? What is... they're like climbing some stairs over here. It looks like they're about to do something dangerous right now. Okay, Hardcore Holly just pushed Al Snow into some like garbage. And Holly just jumped on him. Did a splash onto Al Snow. He's trying to pin him where the garbage is. Counted 2 and Al Snow kicked out. They're all in this dumpster. Hardcore Holly, Al Snow, and the referee Mike Chioda are all in the dumpster. Now they're standing on the front of a truck. And now they got down. Still walking through the parking lot area. they they were like in the production truck, and then Al Snow threw Hardcore Holly out of it onto the top of a car, and then dropped an elbow on him and dented the roof of the car. Went for a cover. Hardcore Holly kicked out. Now they're making their way back into the arena. Like I said, they set up that table in the ring, so we know they're going to use it. I'm not a fan of setting up things too far in advance, because now you have me thinking about the table. Like, now I know you're going to be coming back in the arena. You're telegraphing it too much. But who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Let's see if they come all the way back into the ring. I think they will. I think they will. Jeez. I mean, Hardcore Holly just threw Al Snow into the steel thing, and it landed on Al Snow, and Holly went for the cover. Al Snow kicked out. Now Al Snow's fighting back. There's not a ton of selling in this match that makes sense. It's like, how is Al Snow fighting back? He just got his body broken in half. Okay, now they're back in the arena. Like I said, they're headed back to the ring. They're going to break that table. I don't know who's going to win, but I'm hoping Al Snow. Al Snow. Hardcore Holly put a stop to that. Oh, and Al Snow just hit Hardcore Holly in the head with a frying pan. And Hardcore Holly's laying flat in the middle of the ring. So they could have set up the table now. They have time. Why did they set it up so far in advance? Okay, now Al Snow is saying he wants to break that table. Now he's laying Holly flat on the table. Oh, wow. Holly, oh, wow. Al Snow just got superplexed through that table by Hardcore Holly, but they both went through the table. And so they're both out. So I guess whoever just rolls over for a pinfall. Well, they're both out, so the referee is counting them both out right now. So somebody has to make it to their feet to win here. I don't know, that table looks a little thicker than the other tables. Oh, Holly just stuck one arm over Al Snow for a cover, and Al Snow kicked out at 2. So this match continues. It's hard to live up to their previous hardcore title matches, because I think the best one ever was Al Snow versus Road Dogg, January 4th, 1999 on Raw. I think that's the best hardcore title match. One of my favorite matches ever. And even their match at St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Hardcore Holly and Al Snow, was better than what they're doing right here. But this match isn't over. Maybe it'll surprise me. Who knows? But Al Snow is grabbing head, probably to use it as a weapon. Oh, hits Hardcore Holly right in the head. Goes for the cover. And Al Snow wins the Hardcore title back. Al Snow is now the Hardcore champion. Yeah. Al Snow is almost unconscious here, but he's the Hardcore champion. He's laying flat on his back, but the referee put the title belt on his chest. Yeah, you gotta love these Hardcore title matches, guys. Wow. I mean, Hardcore Holly, who lost the match, he got up before Al Snow did. Anyway. Now, one of the matches later in the show is Undertaker Ken Shamrock, and they mentioned that Ken Shamrock is going to try to make Undertaker tap out. So we'll see that. Do I think that's what happens? I don't think so. I can't remember Undertaker tapping out in his career. Maybe it happened. I just can't remember. Maybe Kurt Angle made him tap out. I don't know. I got to look it up. The Rock versus Steve Austin, with Shane McMahon as the referee. Steve Austin is the champion, defending against The Rock. So we'll see how, or if, Steve Austin retains his championship and how he does it. How's he going to do it with Shane McMahon as the referee? Now they're showing Austin arriving backstage. Now they're showing that the next match will be Godfather versus Goldust for the Intercontinental Championship. This was at a time when Godfather was the Intercontinental Champion. So something changed since WrestleMania, because at WrestleMania, Road Dogg was the Intercontinental Champion. Now they're showing Ministry of Darkness, Undertaker, Mideon, Viscera, Acolytes, Paul Bearer. Undertaker is proud of them for beating the Brood. He's mentioning the higher power. This was a big mystery in the beginning of 1999. Who is this higher power that Undertaker is referencing? We find out later that it was Vince McMahon. But at this time, a lot of people thought it might have been Jake the Snake, Shawn Michaels, somebody that nobody was expecting, but ended up being Vince McMahon and let everybody down. Here comes Goldust. Goldust is coming out with the blue meanie. Blue Meanie has the microphone. He's doing Sable's entrance. He's doing the grind. Blue Meanie. He's doing Sable's grind. Oh boy. Here comes the Godfather to defend his Intercontinental title. And the Godfather is bringing out some prostitutes to accompany him to the ring. Oh, he's got a lot of them. He's got 5 of them. There's a Ho Train sign in the crowd. My goodness. You know, I gotta say, maybe because this is a pay-per-view, but these are some of the better looking hoes that I've seen Godfather bring out. Wow. Good Lord. Godfather's dancing in the ring with the prostitutes. I just laugh at this because you never see this kind of stuff today in the WWE. Blue Meanie doing Sable's grind, and now Godfather coming out here with the prostitutes. All right, the bell rang. Match finally starts. All the entrances are over. Godfather, Goldust. Goldust taking control here. I forgot that Godfather used to wrestle in a silk vest, and he'd keep it on throughout the match. Clotheslines by Godfather on Goldust. Goldust is in the ropes here. Goldust is outside the ring. Blue Meanie is caressing him. This is weird stuff. Yeah, the Attitude Era was very much a freak show, but it was fun though. Goldust is walking back up the entranceway, which is a little strange because this is for the Intercontinental title. Godfather's the champ, so he can't win the title if he just walks away. The crowd is chanting, "We want hoes." Ah, the good old days, huh? Godfather, scoop slam on Goldust. Leg drop by Godfather. 1, 2. Godfather went for the cover, but Goldust kicked out. Oh, Blue Meanie just tripped Godfather. Oh, Goldust just threw Godfather outside the ring. Blue Meanie's beating him up. Blue Meanie's just funny to look at. He's extremely out of shape. Again, another thing you don't see in today's WWE. You don't see a lot of, different body types. Everybody's jacked, pretty much, except for like Otis. But, back then you had Blue Meanie, you had Mick Foley. Not everybody has to be a bodybuilder. Gotta have some other people in there, come on. Blue Meanie interfering again. Choking the Godfather on the middle rope. It would be funny if the hose got involved here to help the Godfather, since Blue Meanie keeps interfering. What is this? Blue Meanie just handed some kind of a bag to Goldust. Oh, it looks like salt. Or salt. Salt powder to throw in Godfather's face. And that didn't work. The powder goes right in Goldust's face, blinds him. Now Goldust is blinded, he can't really see. Blue Meanie is now in the ring. Goldust accidentally punches Blue Meanie in the face because he's blinded. This is turning into a comedy. And now Goldust is beating the heck out of Blue Meanie. That's a shame. Now it looks like Goldust is going to hit Shattered Dreams on Blue Meanie. He doesn't realize. He thinks it's the Godfather. Godfather is standing in the ring cheering all this on. Blue Meanie is helpless. And that's the end of that. Goldust just low-blowed Blue Meanie. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Godfather went for the cover on Goldust. Went for 1, 2. And then Blue Meanie went to break it up, but accidentally headbutted Goldust in the groin. Blue Meanie is costing Goldust this match right here. Oh, Hoe Train. Godfather just hit the Hoe Train on Blue Meanie and Godfather at the same time. Now he's going for the Pimp Drop. Death Valley Driver. 1, 2, 3. All right, Godfather pins Goldust, retains the Intercontinental Championship, and clearly this was the best match on the show so far. They did a good job there. The only thing it was missing is the prostitute should have gotten involved. That would have been freaking hilarious, but they didn't. Oh, now Godfather is dancing in the ring with the women that he brought out with him. Al Snow is in the men's bathroom sitting next to urinals. He's the new hardcore champion, by the way. New Age Outlaws coming out. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. One of the best tag teams ever. Oh, these guys are huge fan favorites. Road Dogg's doing his traditional intro with Billy Gunn. Here comes, oh wow, Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart, accompanied by Deborah, who is wearing a black bikini. Jeez. I mean, that's Definitely one of the most memorable things of 1999, Deborah's outfits at these pay-per-views. Jeez Louise. You never see this stuff in WWE today. Road Dogg is telling Deborah to show us the puppies. And Deborah steps in the ring, presumably to show us. She's showing most of them wearing that bikini. Road Dogg is telling Jeff Jarrett to let Deborah do what she wants, and Billy Gunn really wants to see them. I have a feeling Deborah's going to cost Billy Gunn and Road Dogg this match. I bet Billy Gunn's going to get distracted by Deborah, and Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart are going to win. Sadly, this is one of the final Owen Hart matches we'd ever see, because at the following pay-per-view he passed away because of a freak accident. Some people might say negligence, who knows? Oh, drop kick by Billy Gunn on Owen Hart. The New Age Outlaws were filled with so much energy and excitement, man. They do a lot of character work during their matches, and that really keeps the crowd involved. They're always playing to the crowd. Billy Gunn just tagged in the Road Dogg. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were super popular at this time. They got really popular throughout '98 when they joined DX. And they were actually popular before that, but they just became even more popular when they joined DX, and then in '99, probably the peak of their popularity. Because they went after singles titles, and I think Road Dogg won the Hardcore title and the Intercontinental title. I know Billy Gunn in '99, he won the Hardcore title. I think later he won the Intercontinental. Billy Gunn also won the King of the Ring in '99. Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg in the ring. Remember, Road Dogg first came in as an ally of Jeff Jarrett. He was playing a character called the Roadie, which eventually became Road Dogg Jesse James. Oh, Road Dogg is hitting his trademark jabs here. He's shake, rattling, and rolling. Knocks down Jeff Jarrett and hits his signature knee drop. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Jeff Jarrett kicks out. One of the funniest things is hearing Billy Gunn argue with referees. If you've never seen it, go to Survivor Series 1998 and watch Billy Gunn's match. It's like a tag team match in there. He says to the referee, I think it's Tim White, he's like, well, I don't know if I can say what he says, but he basically tells the referee that he sucks. Oh, Tim White is the referee in this match too, but it's hilarious. I'm telling you, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, they do a lot of other stuff in the matches besides just straight up wrestling moves, which is, again, something I would like to see more of today. You know, you could do other stuff, but you don't just do move after move after move. Why don't you play to the crowd, argue with the referee, do stuff like that? You know, it's like, come on. This is entertainment. This is not a UFC fight. Come on. Jeff Jarrett, Road Dogg in the ring. Jeff Jarrett in control right now. The crowd is chanting, "Show the puppies." The crowd's really into this match. I don't know if it's because of Deborah. I don't know if it's because of New Age Outlaws. I don't really think it's because of Jeff Jarrett or Owen Hart. No offense to them. Very entertaining in their own right, but... Oh, wow. Jeff Jarrett just drop-kicked Road Dogg, who flew through the ropes to the outside. Here comes Owen Hart on the outside, trying to attack Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. Owen Hart throws Road Dogg back in the ring. Jeff Jarrett now. He's got him, got Road Dogg on the middle rope. And, oh, wow, Jeff Jarrett just landed on the middle rope, cross first, because Road Dogg moved out of the way, but Owen Hart made up for it, clotheslined the Road Dogg. And now Owen Hart tags in. He's the legal man now. And he's going after Road Dogg. Owen Hart spinning heel kick to Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn breaks up the cover that Owen Hart went for. Now Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett double teaming Road Dogg, stomping him. Billy Gunn just told Tim White he sucked. And I think Tim White told Billy Gunn that he sucks. I guess that's a running joke with these two. Jeff Jarrett, power slam on the Road Dogg, goes for the cover, Road Dogg kicks out. Crowd's chanting for the puppies, and Road Dogg and Jeff Jarrett just collided. They're both down on the mat. Now, we're about an hour into this show, and I'll just give like a midway... Well, we're not to the middle of the show yet, but we're getting close. But as far as the first hour goes, the best match was Godfather and Goldust. Really not much to see. Really not much to see in that first hour, other than that one match. I wouldn't say it's a great match. It's just kind of funny. Okay, Owen Hart, Irish whips Road Dogg. Goes for the sleeper on the Road Dogg. Man, I feel bad for Owen Hart. Like watching him here, knowing what happens in a few weeks after this show. It's terrible. It's tragedy. Oh, Road Dogg's got a sleeper on Owen Hart now. Ooh, double clothesline between Road Dogg and Owen Hart. They're both flat now. Wow, and Jim Ross just well, oh whoa, Billy Gunn. I can't even repeat what Jim Ross just asked. But Billy Gunn. Power slam on Jeff Jarrett. 1, 2. Owen Hart breaks up the pin. Now Road Dogg in the ring. Landing shots on Owen. Oh, wow. Billy Gunn clotheslines Jeff Jarrett over the top rope and goes with him. Road Dogg just hit the pump handle slam on Owen Hart. Went for the cover. Jeff Jarrett broke it up. Billy Gunn now in the ring. All 4 guys here. Owen Hart going for sharpshooter. Jeff Jarrett going for figure 4 leg lock. But Billy Gunn just kicked him out of the ring. Oh, wow. Billy Gunn just hit the famouser on Owen Hart. 1, 2, 3. Wow, they won. Straight up. Fair and square. No funny business. I like that. You know, occasionally you got to see some definitive finishes like that. In the Attitude Era, that was very rare. There's always some silly stuff going on that causes the finish of the match. But Deborah didn't even get involved. She was just standing on the outside. That's it. Now Jeff Jarrett and Deborah are arguing. Road Dogg's got the microphone. And now he asked Billy Gunn to show his rear end to the crowd, and Billy Gunn pulled his pants down and did that. It's not exactly what I would want to see. Rather Deborah go in there and do something, but hey, you know, it's... Now Michael Cole is interviewing Shane McMahon backstage. Remember, he's the special guest referee in the main event match for the WWF Championship. Kevin Kelly is interviewing Vince McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon is sitting next to Vince. There's dissension between Vince and Shane. I guess Shane is taking care of the business because Vince McMahon is focused on protecting Stephanie from the Undertaker. Oh, here we go. Big Show, Mankind, Boiler Room Brawl. Now this match takes place completely in the boiler room of this building. So they don't go to the ring, I don't think. Big Show is wearing jeans and a black tank top. So it's like a street fight type of scenario. Oh, wow. Mankind just attacked Big Show from behind with some kind of a weapon. He's attacking him with another weapon. Which makes sense. I mean, he's got to get an advantage somehow because Big Show is much bigger and stronger than he is. He just pushed Big Show into like some kind of electrical closet where it says danger high voltage. Couldn't close him in. Big Show grabs Mankind by the throat, and now he's throwing him into a cabinet, like a metal cabinet. By the way, that tag team match that just happened with the New Age Outlaws, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, it was all right, and I like that they had a definitive finish without funny business. I'd say it was okay. Was it the best match on the show so far? No, I'd still say Godfather and Goldust had the most entertaining match on the show so far. Mankind tries to Irish with the Big Show. Big Show reverses, throws him into a fridge, and then goes to punch Mankind, but Mankind moves and Big Show punches the fridge. Now Mankind is breaking sheetrock over the Big Show's head. He broke like 5, 6, 7 tiles over 5, 6 sheets of sheetrock. Whoa, okay. Mankind picked up a trash can to attack the Big Show, and Big Show kicked it in his face. Now Big Show is lifting the trash can and slamming it over Mankind's back. I gotta say, if I had purchased the pay-per-view at this time, I think I'd kind of be regretting it right now. WWF's pay-per-views didn't start getting consistently good until probably Fully Loaded 99, I'm guessing. I guess I'll find out later because I'll be watching all these pay-per-views. But I think like once they hit the summer, that's when WWF pay-per-views were actually consistently worth the price. Fully Loaded 99 was good. SummerSlam 99 was good. Unforgiven 99 was good. No Mercy 99 was great. Survivor Series 99, good. Armageddon was probably not the best, but I think it was okay. And then 2000, the pay-per-views were awesome throughout the year. That's when everything kicked into high gear in 2000. That's when the WWF went public, or maybe that was 99. I think it was 2000. But and 2000 was like the most profitable year in WWF's history at that point. Okay, the referee is standing outside the boiler room. It's Teddy Long, and his job is to stand there and wait for one of the participants to walk out the door. That's how you win this match. Oh my goodness. Mankind just took this like pane of glass and just smashed it over the Big Show's head. Oof. I don't know if that was real glass. Cry me a river. Oh, great. Now Mankind has a ladder. There's no padding over here. You know, so these guys, when they're taking bumps, it's going to be like, what is that? Oh, Mankind is climbing the ladder to like, wow. Mankind just got chokeslammed off the ladder through two tables and some glass by the Big Show. Big Show's busted open. He's bleeding from the head. It's just something. I have a feeling this was filmed earlier in the day. Big Show just broke a mop over Mankind's back. Mankind just slammed into a bunch of boxes. This is just like a sloppy brawl between Mankind and Big Show. Favorite wrestler of all time, by the way, is Shawn Michaels. I also like The Rock and CM Punk. But I have tons and tons of favorite wrestlers. I do like Mick Foley. Mick Foley's another one who's had a lot of great matches. This is not one of them. The match he's having right here between Mankind and the Big Show, this is not one of Mick Foley's best matches. If you want to see a great Mick Foley match that not a lot of people talk about, go watch Cactus Jack versus Sting at WCW Beach Blast 1992. Yeah, Big Show is destroying Mankind here. Oh, wow. Mankind hit like a steam pipe, and then steam, I guess burning steam, just hit Big Show in the face. Oh, wow. I think he got burned there, maybe. Mankind just broke a pipe over the Big Show's back. Low blow by Big Show. Oh, low blow on Big Show by Mankind. Well, they did plan this out well because they have a whole bunch of like booby traps set up for these guys to go through. Mankind just threw Big Show into like a place where there was a whole bunch of pipes just fell on the Big Show and buried him. Now Mankind is crawling to the door to win the match. He's got to walk out the door here. He won. Oh, wow. So Mankind won the match, and Big Show is buried under some pipes, but then Big Boss Man and Test from the corporation are attacking Mankind. Oh, now Big Show's getting up now. Oh, now he's fighting with Test and Big Boss Man. Oh, wow. Big Show's chasing Boss Man out of the boiler room. Test is down, but Mankind is putting on Mr. Sacco. Oh, Mankind has Mr. Sacco in the gullet of Test. Test is out. Whew. I hope Mankind and Big Show didn't get too hurt in that match because it wasn't as good as all the pain they just went through. What the... China and Triple H are being interviewed. China is saying that X-Pac needs to be put in his place. Triple H is starting to transform into his game character. You know, he used to be in DX, clean shaven, dry blonde hair, and now he's got that like wet hair look and the facial hair and everything. Triple H in China turned on X-Pac at WrestleMania to help Shane McMahon defend his European title successfully. And that's when Triple H and China joined the corporation. they're showing Mankind with his mask off, walking back through the boiler room, just going over the wreckage and describing what just happened. Okay, here comes X-Pac for the next match. X-Pac has great theme music. Like, if you listen to Mike Tyson's theme music at WrestleMania 14, it's very similar to this song. It's not exactly the same, but it's very close. It's better than the actual DX song because it's got like cool rap music in it. Yeah, X-Pac was very popular at this time. 1999 was a great year for X-Pac. Really, it was a great year for all the members of D-Generation X. Everybody had big storylines. Maybe not Road Dogg. Yeah, not so much Road Dogg. He kind of was fed to Chris Jericho and then he disappeared for a little while. This is funny. Triple H and China are coming out. So Triple H still is wearing long tights and he's got some kind of weird theme music that is totally not fitting to him at all. Obviously, they're not in DX anymore. This is before his My Time theme music, which eventually became the game theme music. Man, this is some terrible theme music. Oh, terrible. Awful. It's some like a generic rock thing. Okay, Triple H and X-Pac going at it. So yeah, that's the match. Triple H and X-Pac one-on-one. China standing on the outside supporting Triple H. Triple H elbow to X-Pac. This should be a good match, actually. Well, hopefully. Let's see. Kick to Triple H. Triple H rolls out of the ring. X-Pac and Triple H fighting outside the ring. X-Pac throws Triple H into the steel steps on the outside and back into the ring. Oh. Triple H punches X-Pac in the abdomen. Triple H throws X-Pac over the top rope. Whoa, you should see the outfit that Chyna is wearing. Leaves very little to the imagination. She's showing everything. Chyna went to attack X-Pac, but X-Pac saw it coming. X-Pac and Triple H back outside the ring. This is a real personal feud here. Oh, another kick by X-Pac to Triple H. Goes for the cover. 1-2. All right. Triple H kicks out. Oh, wow. Triple H is in Bronco Buster position. Let's see if he hits it. I bet Chyna move. Oh, yeah, Chyna's going to get involved. Oh, wow. Chyna distracted X-Pac long enough for Triple H to move out of the way, and X-Pac landed spread eagle on the bottom turnbuckle. That's not good. The referee, Mike Chioda, is saying there's something wrong with X-Pac's neck. He landed wrong or something. I don't know. I think that's part of the story. And they're saying that they might just stop the match. Now, Triple H is aggressively attacking X-Pac. The referee might stop the match, they're saying. Triple H is dropping elbows on X-Pac. The referee's trying to get him off. Oh, wow. The referee and Triple H are arguing. And while that was going on, Chyna just hit a huge right hand in X-Pac's head. And Triple H went for the cover. X-Pac kicked out before the 3. Match continues. Triple H goes to pin X-Pac. Triple H has like a guillotine on X-Pac. X-Pac is trying to fight his way back into this. But I gotta say, the crowd has not gotten their money's worth yet on this show. And that, when I say the crowd, I mean the live crowd, but also the pay-per-view audience. From what they've shown on this show so far, they have not gotten their money's worth. This match is nothing special. I mean, Triple H and X-Pac are technically sound wrestlers, but, you know, everything looks good. Everything that they're doing looks good. It's just, there's nothing to this match, really. I mean, Triple H has like a rest hold on X-Pac right now. They're talking about on commentary how Triple H, ever since joining the corporation, he's been showing a mean streak. And obviously that leads into that game character, that cerebral assassin character that he develops in the middle of 1999, which goes through 2000 and right up until 2001 when he gets injured. So this is the golden age of Triple H. In the ring, on the mic, everything. This is just before, this match is like just before the golden age begins. This is April of 1999. Only a couple months away from when he starts hitting his stride. Triple H has another hold on X-Pac. Like I said, crowd's not getting their money's worth, guys. It's kind of disappointing. Come on, Triple H and X-Pac are better than this. Although I will say, Triple H didn't have a ton of great matches until the middle of 1999. That's when he started having like, okay, main event style, main event level matches. And that's why he won the WWF title in the summer of 99. Oh, X-Pac just got out of that rest hold. X-Pac Irish whips Triple H, and Triple H hits him with a knee. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. X-Pac kicks out. I think Triple H will be winning this match. I just have to take a guess because Triple H is being set up for bigger and better things. China interfered and just dropped X-Pac on the barricade outside. Yeah, and China is barely wearing anything here. Ooh, Triple H just landed an elbow on X-Pac. Triple H outside the ring lands another elbow on X-Pac. X-Pac laying in the ring with his head hanging outside. Head and neck. So Triple H is targeting the neck because apparently earlier in the match, they emphasized that X-Pac may have hurt his neck on some move. So Triple H is going after it. Remember, China has interfered. She'll probably interfere again at some point. Oh, X-Pac got an inside cradle on Triple H. Almost got a 3 count. Didn't get it, though. Triple H has another hold on X-Pac, has his arm wrapped around X-Pac's neck. The crowd doesn't like that. You know, they don't want to see rest holds. I mean, they haven't seen any really interesting matches thus far. Come on, guys. Triple H, do some work. What is this? Now X-Pac reverses. He's got the sleeper on Triple H. X-Pac still has the sleeper on. I mean, from what I remember, I know they have Undertaker and Shamrock coming up. I know they got Rock and Austin coming up. I don't know if there's anything else on this card. Triple H backdrop to X-Pac. Now both laying flat on their backs in the middle of the ring. The cameraman keeps showing shots of Chyna's backside where so much is revealed there. Credit to that guy. X-Pac spinning kick on Triple H. He's fighting back. Now he's making his comeback. Another spinning heel kick to Triple H. I gotta say, this is kind of a disappointing match between these two. I was expecting better. X-Pac, Irish whip. Triple H reverses. Oh, clothesline by X-Pac. Both laying flat in the ring. Triple H now. Got X-Pac in the corner. X-Pac on the second rope. Tornado DDT. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Triple H gets his shoulder up. Now Chyna is standing on the ring apron. Triple H goes for the pedigree. Meanwhile, X-Pac headbutt to Triple H's groin. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Triple H gets his shoulder up. The crowd is out of it. Triple H throws X-Pac outside the ring. X-Pac just threw Triple H into the steps. Oh, wow. X-Pac went to drop kick Triple H outside the ring. Accidentally hits the referee. Referee is now down. X-Pac. X Factor on Triple H. There's no referee. Now watch Chyna get involved here. And Chyna hits a low blow on on X-Pac. Wow. Chyna just drops X-Pac on his neck. Grabs Triple H. Puts him over X-Pac. There's still no referee. Lights just went out. My guess is Kane is coming. He's got some business to handle with Triple H and Chyna. Here he comes. Pyro just went off. Wow, Kane has Chyna by the throat. Triple H attacks Kane. Kane's got Triple H by the throat. Choke slam on Triple H. And then Chyna. Kane's going to hit a choke slam on Chyna. And boom. Choke slam to Chyna. Remember, there's no referee around. Kane has put Chyna in the corner. And Kane has put Triple H in the corner. He has set both of them up in Bronco Buster position. And then Kane is leaving. I don't know if this is the beginning of Kane and X-Pac's friendship or something, but that's a major storyline throughout 1999. Referee is now getting up. X-Pac, Bronco Buster on Triple H. And Mike Chioda's breaking it up. And then now X-Pac is going for Bronco Buster on Chyna. He hits it. Now Triple H going for the pedigree on X-Pac. Hits it. That is going to be the end of this match. 1, 2, 3. Triple H beats X-Pac as expected. As far as the quality of this match, nothing special. Too many rest holds. Nothing special going on. No real story. Nothing. Just another match that was just there. So yeah, so far this show, not so good. Well, we'll see. They got some matches coming up that might save the show. I mean, Undertaker and Ken Shamrock should be a good match. Should be. I don't remember ever seeing it. My guess is the Ministry of Darkness and the Corporation are going to interfere. Here comes Ken Shamrock. Wouldn't it be funny if Ken Shamrock steals the show with The Undertaker? Let's see. They don't have a high bar here. I mean, if they put a put together a decent match here, it'll be good enough for the best match on the show so far. Here comes Undertaker with the Ministry theme, which is the best Undertaker theme. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Coming out with Paul Bearer. Match has started. Undertaker. Irish whip to Ken Shamrock. I think it's funny they said Ken Shamrock shouldn't get into a slugfest with The Undertaker. He won't win that one. That's what JR said. Ken Shamrock is a former UFC fighter. Come on now. Undertaker clothesline to old school on Ken Shamrock. Oh, Undertaker is in control right at the beginning here. Oh, Undertaker hit a big knockdown on Ken Shamrock. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. This was at a time where there's a storyline between The Undertaker and Vince McMahon where, like, Undertaker is targeting Stephanie. Currently, Vince McMahon is with Stephanie. That's what they showed earlier. Ken Shamrock is attacking the leg now. Headbutt. Ken Shamrock goes for a cover. Oh no, he's going to grapevine the leg of the Undertaker. So that is Ken Shamrock's strategy in this match, is that he is going after Undertaker's leg. Presumably to lock in the ankle lock later. Hopefully they don't have too many rest holds in this match, because that really bored everybody during the previous match. Like no sleepers, no chin locks, none of that stuff. But Shamrock's got the Undertaker down here, still attacking that left leg. So Ken had a hold on Undertaker's left leg, and Undertaker broke out of it. The crowd is so bored right now. Man, they have seen quite a bit of mediocre wrestling here on this night. Oh wow, Ken is has got a leg lock on Undertaker. Boy, this is not the kind of match this crowd wants to see at this time. They would have rather seen like a light heavyweight match. This was back when the light heavyweight title was a real championship. People who competed in that division were people like Taka Michinoku, Christian Cage, Gilbert. Boy, this is like the exact opposite. They're trying to treat this match almost like it's a UFC fight. Because we all know Ken is going for Undertaker's leg, and then eventually he's going to lock in the ankle lock. Oh, wow. Okay, so Undertaker and Ken Shamrock are on the outside. Ken Shamrock moved the top of the steel stairs, places Undertaker's leg on the stairs that are left, and is stomping on the ankle of the left leg that he's been working on this whole match. Yeah, this is the wrong match to have in this position. Oof. They could have put the New Age Outlaw. They probably should have put the New Age Outlaws match here, because everybody was super excited for that one. Or the Godfather match. They could have put that one here. But this is just dragging down the audience even more. I'm sure they'll go crazy for The Rock and Austin, though, in theory. But man, whatever they paid to get this pay-per-view or buy a ticket to the show, man, they're not really getting good stuff. Ken Shamrock fighting back against the Undertaker. Oh, drop toe hold by the Undertaker. Ken Shamrock reverses, and he's got an armbar. Armbar on the Undertaker. See what I said about them trying to treat this like a UFC fight? Ken Shamrock's just like working on body parts and looking for submissions here. And that is not the style that this crowd wants to see. They are not happy with the way this show is going. Whew. Undertaker slides outside the ring where Paul Bearer is. But Ken is trying to get him back in. Undertaker does a hangman on Ken Shamrock on the top rope. That buys him some time here. Yeah. Undertaker tried to climb back in the ring. He was on the ring apron, and then Ken Shamrock knocked him off. Undertaker hits the barricade on the outside. And then Ken jumps onto him, but Undertaker grabs him and rams him spine first into the ring post. Undertaker throws Ken Shamrock back in the ring. Both guys back in now. Now Undertaker going after the lower back of Ken Shamrock. Undertaker picks up Ken Shamrock, backbreaker. And now Undertaker's got a hold on him. So now Undertaker's working on Ken Shamrock's lower back. Ken has been working on Undertaker's left leg the whole match. And that's what they decided to do in this match. Knowing that they were going to be the second to last match on the card. Really, they should have went for something more exciting. Too many rest holds in this match. Undertaker goes for the pin. Ken Shamrock gets the shoulder up. Now Undertaker locks in a bow and arrow submission hold on Ken Shamrock. Man, they're doing technical wrestling this late into the show. In the second to last match on the show. Poor decision making. Come on, Undertaker, you're supposed to know better. Maybe if you're like the second match on the card, you would do stuff like this. But come on, guys. You need some fireworks here. The crowd's getting bored. Undertaker lifts up Ken Shamrock, slams him down in the middle of the ring. Undertaker, big leg drop. Oh, wow. Ken Shamrock rolls over. And he's got in a... He's got a submission hold on Undertaker's leg here. I can just picture Ken Shamrock and Undertaker putting this match together, being like, yeah, this is what wrestling's going to be like in the future. It's going to be just like the UFC, and the crowd's gonna love this. It's gonna look like a real fight, and nobody likes submission wrestling, okay? Certainly not during the Attitude Era. Even in the UFC, people don't want to see wrestling contests. In the UFC, they want to see striking matches. Like recently, Alex Pereira, UFC light heavyweight champion, defended his championship against Khalil Roundtree, who's a Muay Thai guy. And people said they put on a very entertaining show. They went 4 rounds. In the 4th round, Alex Pereira won by TKO. And that's what people want to see. They don't want to see this grappling and wrestling. That's not what they pay to see. They don't want to see people just holding other guys down using, their wrestling ability or their jiu-jitsu or their whatever. They don't want to see that. They want to see you, strike. Or if you're going to do a submission, lock it in and let's be done with it. Instead, so many wrestlers in the UFC go for control time. And it's effective because many of the champions are known for their grappling or wrestling. Bilal Muhammad, Islam Makhachev, Merab Dvalishvili. Whoa, they are, Undertaker should have called an audible, and Shamrock, again, after Undertaker's leg. Undertaker should have called an audible here and made this match more interesting. He said, we can't be doing these rest holds. Nobody wants to see it. Ken Shamrock, Hurricane Rana on Undertaker. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Nope, Undertaker just gets out. Ken Shamrock went for the ankle lock, but Undertaker immediately got out of it. Goes for the cover. Ken Shamrock immediately gets the shoulder up. Undertaker went for the tombstone. Ken Shamrock counters, and he's got the ankle lock in. He's got the ankle lock in. Bradshaw has a baseball bat, and Ken Shamrock stopped him from interfering. Undertaker. Oh, wow. Undertaker went for a chokeslam on Ken Shamrock, but Ken Shamrock's got an armbar on Undertaker. Ken Shamrock. Paul Bearer tried to get up on the ring apron, and Ken Shamrock went after him, so he went down. Belly-to-belly suplex by Ken Shamrock on The Undertaker. So basically the story here is looking like Ken Shamrock would have had this match won if it wasn't for outside distractions from the Ministry of Darkness. But Undertaker got Shamrock in tombstone position, hits it. That's the end of that. 1, 2, 3. Undertaker wins the match by a tombstone pile driver. Not too interesting of a match. There was some flashes of entertainment in there, but mostly just a bunch of different submission holds. That's really not what anybody wanted to see at this point in the show. So far. Best match on the show so far, Godfather defending the Intercontinental title against Goldust. With Blue Meanie at ringside and the Godfather's women as well at ringside. Now, Bradshaw has this baseball bat, and he's beating the heck out of Ken Shamrock. Bradshaw now. Yeah, he's just beating the heck out of Ken Shamrock. Going for a power bomb. Hits it on Ken Shamrock. Now he's got the baseball bat again. He's choking Ken Shamrock with the baseball bat. Guess he's trying to choke him unconscious here. And it's looking like he's going to do just that. So not only did the Undertaker defeat Ken Shamrock with the Tombstone Piledriver, one of his Ministry of Darkness members just choked out Ken Shamrock with a baseball bat. And I believe the main event is up next, unless I'm mistaken. Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship should be next. Shane McMahon, special guest referee. Yep, Rock and Austin. Up next. Austin defending the WWF Championship that he won at WrestleMania 15 against the guy that he beat, The Rock. Shane McMahon, special guest referee. And Shane is expected to help The Rock here regain the title. Now they're showing a promo video hyping the match. Austin wins the title at WrestleMania 15. They're showing that right now. And Austin is showing that The Rock has the smoking skull belt. Austin wants that smoking skull belt, but The Rock's got it. By the way, The Rock is still in possession of the smoking skull belt. Now, The Rock had the smoking skull belt, and he was standing on a bridge. Told Austin to come and get it. Then they get into a fight, and Rock throws him over the bridge and throws the smoking skull belt in the water. Or at least that's what we thought. Then The Rock holds this fake funeral for Stone Cold Steve Austin and shows that he's got the smoking skull belt around his waist. And by the way, like I said earlier, the episode where Rock holds a fake funeral for Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the best episodes of Raw to watch. There's a lot of episodes of Raw in 1999 and 2000 that are so awesome. You should just watch all of them. It's the best TV you'll ever see. And the SmackDowns, too. They're all great. It's the best time for the WWF or WWE. Yeah, they're showing Austin showing up during that fake funeral in a monster truck and driving over the Lincoln Continental that belongs to The Rock. And The Rock's reactions are hilarious. And at that fake funeral, Austin attacked The Rock, took back his smoking skull belt, but then Shane McMahon came with a shovel and broke it over Stone Cold's back, and then takes the smoking skull belt back. So basically, this feud after WrestleMania was mostly about the smoking skull belt that Austin wants. He doesn't want the regular WWF title belt. He wants his belt back. Now they're showing Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon outside. Now Vince is leaving Stephanie alone in a limousine, which was probably a mistake. Shouldn't leave Stephanie alone with the Undertaker around. Shane McMahon just came out wearing a referee shirt. Here comes The Rock. Crowd's going crazy. So they're excited for the Rock Austin match, at least. They didn't really get much tonight. And The Rock coming out with the smoking skull belt. This is also The Rock's best theme song. This version that they're playing at Backlash 99. Even though The Rock was technically a bad guy at this time, the crowd loved him because he was so good at being a heel. No matter whether The Rock is a heel or a babyface, everybody loves him. Even back then. It's 25 years ago. Here comes Steve Austin. Crowd's going nuts. Biggest star in the industry at this time. The savior of the WWF, really. Because remember, WCW was winning in the ratings until this whole McMahon versus Steve Austin feud, which also included Mike Tyson in early 1998. And then they just rode this wave out. And, you know, obviously The Rock became a big star. A lot of the storylines got better. And, you know, at this point, they were just destroying WCW in terms of the quality of their programming, but also in the ratings. This is April 1999. Match has begun. Luthez press by Stone Cold. Landing punches. Ground and pound. Drops an elbow on The Rock. Goes for the cover. Oh, and Shane McMahon did count. He did count. You know, people are surprised to see that Shane McMahon is counting when Austin is going for covers. Obviously, this is early in the show. I mean, early in the match. Let's see what he does later. Oh, Austin fighting back. He gave him the middle finger. And then The Rock reverses and throws Austin over the top rope to the outside near the entranceway. Rock is following Austin. Now, if you remember at WrestleMania 15, a big chunk of the Rock versus Austin main event match took place in the crowd, on the entranceway, outside the ring. So let's see what they do here. Maybe it could be something similar. Yeah, they're going towards the entrance. Now they're going towards the people. Yep, they're going to do some brawling here. Fire extinguisher to Austin's head by The Rock. And Jerry Lawler just reminded us, this is a no-holds-barred match. So anything goes here. Austin fighting back. Rock reverses and whoa. The Rock just threw Austin into the staging area and knocked down a bunch of steel structures that were holding lights and like a fence. Rock is telling Austin get up, and then he clotheslines him down. Crowd is chanting for Austin. Oh, Austin suplex on the concrete area to The Rock. Now they're still near the entranceway, and whoa, okay. I'm guessing Austin is going to throw him into the staging. Yep. Basically getting revenge. Throws Rock into the staging area where they have steel structures holding lights and stuff. And The Rock knocked all that down, so the entranceway is a mess. And Austin's just having fun now. Austin just clotheslined The Rock. I mean, this is what the crowd needed. They needed some excitement here, some unpredictable stuff, some fun stuff, because most of the matches have been just ho-hum. So this is good, though. They just knocked down the whole entranceway. Oh, Austin is choking The Rock with some electrical cord. He breaks it up. Austin just Irish whipped The Rock into this like steel barricade. Now Austin is climbing the... Whoa. They got like a control center back there. Austin climbed it and then jumped off The Rock and knocked him down. Jumped on The Rock and knocked him down. Austin throws the... Oh yeah, he throws The Rock into a steel barricade again. Austin's beating him up. No holds barred. Austin just rolled one of those road cases right into The Rock, those heavy road cases, and then drops an elbow on The Rock. I can just picture The Rock and Austin putting this match together and just being like, yeah, let's just brawl for the first, like, 10 minutes of the match. And they just don't plan anything out. Just, yeah, we'll knock down the entranceway. That should be good. And they're probably getting paid major, major money at this point. Both of these guys probably making millions. Yeah, Paul Heyman once said that the amount of money that Austin made during this time period, basically he could just live off he could put all that money in a bank and just live off the interest, which, you know, that puts you in a position of power. A Rock just clotheslined Austin down. Now, The Rock is choking Austin. By the way, they took the Smoking Skull belt and brought it like backstage. Austin wants that Smoking Skull belt if he wins this match. The Rock is taking Austin. Oh, Austin reverses. Austin clotheslines The Rock to the cement. Austin just threw The Rock into the steel steps. They are now back near the ringside area. Still not in the ring, though. And Shane McMahon has been following them around, giving them leeway. Well, actually, not leeway, because it is a no-holds-barred match, so they can do whatever they want. Now, Rock and Austin back in the ring. Shane McMahon back in the ring. Now, Austin is stomping a mud hole in The Rock in the corner. And Shane McMahon pulling Austin off of The Rock and pushing Austin. Then The Rock ran at Austin. Austin lifted him up over the top rope to the outside. Austin standing on the ring apron and flying clothesline to The Rock on the outside. Both guys are now back outside the ring, near the commentary tables. Austin is taking the cover off of the Spanish announce table. Let's see what goes on here. You can hear Hugo Savinovich announcing. Austin. Oh, Rock. Low blow to Austin. Going for a rock bottom. Rock bottom through the Spanish announce table. There you go. Rock's right back in this thing. Man. I mean, there's really not much to say about this match so far. It's just been a wild brawl through the back of the entranceway and knocking down the entranceway. And then they came over here and the rock bottom Austin through the Spanish announce table. Now, the Rock has the headphones on for the Spanish announce team. He's talking trash to Austin. And he throws the headphones off. So that didn't backfire on the Rock. Usually it would. Rock's in control here. Shane McMahon has really called this match right down the middle so far. Okay, well, that just went out the window. Austin had a steel chair. Shane McMahon took it, threw it to the Rock, but the Rock tried to use it, but Austin moved out of the way and countered, so that didn't work. They're back into the crowd area, and the Rock just clotheslined Austin down onto the cement. Okay, The Rock is throwing Austin back over the barricade into the ringside area. The Rock is following him in. The Rock has taken the cover off of the English announce table where JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry Lawler are sitting. Looks like he wants to put Austin through another table. Probably not going to work. Oh, yeah. It's not going to work. The Rock has... The Rock is stealing a camera from the cameraman. Climbing up on the table. He's filming Steve Austin. The Rock is giving the middle finger to Steve Austin. Now he's filming the crowd. He turns around, Austin, double middle finger, stunner on the announce table. Announce table didn't break. Now they're sitting back there where the they're laying back there behind the announce table. Jeez, they're back in the ring. Shane McMahon following them back in. So there was a rock bottom through an announce table. There was a Stone Cold Stunner on the announce table. And then there was a whole lot of brawling around the entranceway and ringside area. That's basically the story of this match. Austin is waiting to give another stunner to The Rock. And The Rock reverses by throwing Austin into Shane McMahon. The Rock hits the rock bottom. The Rock put... Shane McMahon put The Rock's hand on Steve Austin for a cover. Counts the 2, and Austin kicks out at 3. Okay, now Austin is starting to get up. So is The Rock. Shane McMahon has the WWF Championship belt. Austin ducks, and Shane McMahon hits The Rock in the head with the WWF title belt. Austin goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Shane McMahon refuses to count the 3, gives Austin double middle fingers, and now Shane McMahon is walking away. Here comes Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has a smoking skull belt, and he just hit Shane McMahon in the face with it. Then The Rock has the WWF title belt. He just hit Austin in the face with that. Oh, wow. Earl Hebner is the referee. Goes 1, 2. Austin kicks out. Stone Cold Stunner by Steve Austin. WWF title belt to the head. Steve Austin goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Austin retains the championship. I don't know. That's probably one of the worst Rock Austin matches I've seen. Because it was really just brawling. 2 spots on the tables. And then here's the ending. Wow. I mean, I got to say, overall, this show, thumbs down. Because I really feel like the WWF at the time didn't give the fans their money's worth. I mean, what was the best match on the show? I don't know. It's close between, I guess, Rock Austin and Godfather Goldust. I guess that's about it. There's really nothing much else on the show. It was kind of just like almost like a house show. Vince McMahon gives the Smoking Skull belt and the WWF title belt to Steve Austin. He's raising them high above his head. He's got some beer. They're showing Stephanie McMahon in the limousine where Vince McMahon left her. The Ministry of Darkness was coming after the limo. Stephanie McMahon was in a limo, and that's where Vince McMahon left her. The Ministry of Darkness came to attack her in the limo. Limo drives away, and it turns out the Undertaker is driving the limo and says, "Where to, Stephanie?" That's the final scene. And Vince McMahon has no idea what's going on because he's outside of the ring, you know, just watching Austin celebrate. And so he doesn't know that Stephanie McMahon has been kidnapped. Austin's still celebrating with the beer and the 2 title belts. A lot of WWF shows at this time ended with Austin and beer. Yeah, so there's really nothing really much to check out on this show. I mean, Godfather, Goldust, probably the most entertaining match you'll see. Rock Austin, nothing much. And the rest, forget it. So that was WWF Backlash 1999. Thank you for watching.